Hi, I'm Megan. If you're here, you're probably trying to decide on which course platform would best suit your business and what you're trying to achieve. So I'm going to review 4 different ones with you today and help you to figure out which one supports you best. My favorite one is Thrivecart, and that's what I'm currently using now, but I've used all of the ones I'm about to tell you. I've used Podia, Thinkific, Teachable. I've used even other ones beyond those, but these are some of the main ones. And then now I'm finally on Thrivecart. And Thrivecart, the reason I love so much among all the other features, this one feature is probably the biggest seller for me, is that I only have to pay once instead of paying monthly. So I pay $690 total, and that gives me the sales pages, the upsells, the affiliate program, the course platform, and the Shopify kind of store where I can sell other products. So that's one of the main reasons why I love this platform the most, but I would not have landed here if the features didn't back it up. Like if it didn't do what I needed it to do, I would not have stuck with Thrivecart. But I love that it does. I love that it totally compares to these other ones that I was used to, like Teachable, Podia, Thinkific. They're all beautiful, but they are just course platforms only, and they don't really have like true affiliate programs, like really strong ones. They don't really have like the true upsell downsell funnels. Like they have landing pages for the courses, but they don't really have the sales pages that you come to know and love from things like ClickFunnels, or if you want to create an actual funnel to your program, that like cold leads usually need some way to have a know, like, and trust factor. So some people might offer a freebie download, and then the upsell would be your course, or vice versa, where maybe you want to start with your course, but if they want to upsell to a group coaching program, that they get some one-on-one support with you as well. So there's lots of different ways that you can use it. And yes, I know that each of these, Thinkific, Podia, and Teachable, they have other similar features, but I don't think they have the true sales funnel that Thrivecart does, which I've come to know and love. The other thing that I love about Thrivecart, again, is that affiliate program. So let's say that you have someone that loves your program and they want to promote it to others. That would be a really ideal situation, right? So you want to compensate them from doing so, but you want it to be manual. A lot of these other platforms I've used don't have manual affiliate programs, and many don't even have an affiliate program at all. But I love that Thrivecart, all I have to do is set them up with a native link for them that will connect any of the people they share with my course. It will connect that purchase to them so that my system can automatically send them a payout that I predetermine, and that they know what that will be as well. I can even have it delayed, that if I don't want it to go out right away, it can go out to them after a couple of months. Say the program ends in a couple of months, but I want them to finish the program before my affiliate payouts go out. So I love that about it. I also really love that it's user friendly. It's very, very easy to use. You can create, like, it's interesting. We were using another platform, which I won't name, which was not awesome. It was so in depth and so detailed that I literally hired my assistant just to learn it and figure it out, so that anytime we wanted to use it, she at least had some idea of what was going on, because it wasn't immediately clear when we walk in the door, logging into our platform, how to use it or even how to set it up, like to start creating a course. It was a very long, convoluted process. And I even had her joining all of the calls that they would do every single week to try and ask questions and learn. And it was just a waste of time and money. And so when we finally moved over to Thrivecart, it was instantly like we all understood how to use it. It was very intuitive. It was not confusing at all. So we're all very happy. My whole team that were over here. I think my assistants say this to me more than even I do, just because they're the ones that are in it a lot, helping me to manage the things that we're doing inside. And I love that I can jump in, that it's easy for me to learn, and it's easy for my team to figure out as well. It's also, again, very beautiful. You can purchase, there's so many people that have sales page templates that you can purchase, or you can just use the native ones inside and customize them to you with your branding and everything. So I think that it's a very great option for the things that you're wanting to do. And you might initially have a hurdle over that initial like one-time payment, like, well, it's easier for me to pay small amounts over time than it is just to have one lump sum of $690. But here's what that actually looks like. Let's say that you purchase Thinkific, Podia, or Teachable. They all have roughly the same price tiers, between like $29 and $36 a month is their first tier. Some of them have freemium options as well that have some limited capabilities. And then they jump up to something like 75 or 95. And then they have something like 150 for their last tier. So you're looking at, no matter which tier you purchase with these programs, you would earn your money back between 4 months and a year and a half if you had just gone with Thrivecart. So that means within 4 months time, if you were paying like the $150 a month with one of these other platforms, you come out even 4 months later if you had just purchased Thrivecart, and then you don't have to pay monthly again because you've already paid for the platform. Now, the one thing to note is that Thrivecart does not have an email autoresponder baked into the system. I'm hoping that comes out in later iterations, but it's not available at this time. They do have about 13 other email systems that they integrate natively with without having to use Zapier. And the best option that I found is MailerLite, because MailerLite also has a freemium option, and their tiers are very, very small increments, so you don't have to pay as much for MailerLite, if anything at all. Like, it's just very inexpensive if you're just getting started. They have that freemium option that's a really, really great option for something that you would be doing for your courses. Maybe you're not sending out that many messages. For me, I have a whole other email system that I use that's connected to my website and all sorts of things. And so I use that for most of the emails that I send, and that works for me. But if I need to have an autoresponder that goes out to them that says, "Yay, welcome to the course, here's everything that you need to know," then I'm going to connect it with something like MailerLite. So it will send that initial message, but then I can manually either grab their email address and drop it into my other system and say, drop them through the drip campaign that's attached to this course, or the reminder campaign that's attached to this course, so that I can start sending my other messages in my main platform. But you can still have automated messaging go out if you choose to connect something with it like MailerLite. So you don't have to have another system. You can totally just stick with MailerLite and Thrivecart if you wish. It's totally up to you. But I know some people have things like Flowdesk or Active Campaigns that they're very, very attached to, and they don't want to use anything different. And that's totally fine. I think that whatever you want to do is lovely. But there are 13, at least at this point, there are 13 different email platforms that integrate natively with Thrivecart. So you do have some options. Maybe yours is on that list, and they're continuing to add more as we go, which is really great. So that may be a determining factor for you if you decide that Thrivecart is not where you want to land. You're like, well, I absolutely need to already have it connected with an email system. I don't want to have to go connect my own. And that's fine too. If you're okay just paying monthly and using the email system that comes inside of these other ones, and that's fine. Just know that like Teachable, Thinkific, and Podia, they only send automated messages related to the course content. They're not your newsletter platform, if that makes sense. Like, you're not going to be able to send other kinds of emails or drip campaigns that are not tied to your courses and your offers within those systems. And these other systems don't have like that Shopify kind of experience where you can sell. Maybe you have a book, or you have downloads that you sell, or you have any other product, digital or otherwise, that you want to sell. You can kind of sell them in Thinkific, Podia, and Teachable, but they sort of purchase a course and then they access the course and they download the thing and then they access it. So it's a little bit longer of a route to get them what they need. Whereas Thrivecart actually has a shop baked into it. In fact, that's where the system started. It was originally a shopping center, and like Samcart or some of these other ones. And then they added on the Learn feature recently in the last couple of years. And this Learn feature is fantastic. And so I love that it now has all of it all together. You're getting very great sales pages, affiliate programs, you're getting the shop, you're getting the Learn, you're getting all of these all at once for the $690, which made it totally worth it for me. Because here's what I see a lot of my clients doing. One of the things I love to do is help my clients land on the tech software that would work for them best. And I'm totally fine with whatever they decide. I've used almost all of them. And so I'm really just helping them to identify, what do they currently have? What holes are missing? Is there one that maybe is less expensive with the same features? What features are most important to them? Helping them to figure that out. And so when they come into Thrivecart, they see that they can do all of these things inside of it, which is really cool. But you've probably experienced this where you have a lull, where maybe you take the summer off and you're traveling and you're not really actively selling your courses, programs, or content anymore, but you're still paying this monthly payment for Thinkific, Podia, Teachable, or some of these other course platforms for courses that you're not even actively promoting. And that makes it kind of a downer and a bummer where people feel like, oh, I'm paying this monthly payment. I feel like I have to be selling content to make it worth it. But with Thrivecart, you just pay that one time, and within 4 months to a year and a half, you're going to come out even on it. And then after that time, you don't have to pay for it ever again. Even if you have a lull, you don't have to have that pressure of feeling like you constantly have to be using the platform for it to be worth it, because it sits there and it's ready for you whenever you're ready, which is really awesome. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an analysis of the different kinds of options there are. There's so many other ways that we could talk about this, but I wanted you to hear it from me, and I'll share some other resources later that will talk a little bit more side by side, so you can actually see visuals and see what it looks like to look inside of these platforms. But I wanted you to at least hear an explanation from me on why I have landed on different things and what my experience has been over the past over a decade. Actually, I've been in course platforms for over a decade, and I'm so happy that I landed on Thrivecart and what it does for me and my business and how easy it is to use. So enjoy, and I can't wait to hear what you land on.